Emma, it's your turn.
B-O-R-E-D. Ward. That's 8 points in the story of my life.
Why aren't you going to the dance with Jenny?
Because some people have dates and some people blend into the furniture.
Ah, here comes one of the lucky ones now.
What does that mean?
Means you have a date.
Oh, well, it's not really a date. It's a blind date with a chiropractor.
A chiropractor?
Yeah, I've been feeling a little tight lately. Do you think it's okay to let a guy crack your back on the first date?
Mom, can I borrow $5 for cab fare? I'm meeting Jason at the dance.
Whatever happened to dates that picked you up at the door?
Beats me. I'm meeting mine at the restaurant. You want to share a ride, Jenny?
Yeah, sure. But only if there's room for me and Emma.
Jenny, I was born alone and I'll die alone, but I am not going to go to a college dance alone.
Come to the dance. You'll be with Jason and me.
Oh, great. I'll be the only girl dating a couple.
It's better than staying home alone.
It's true. I know.
Emma, do you want to end up like my mom?
Come on, I'll change my clothes.
What about the game?
Oh, I'll be Emma.
Hello? Yeah, I'll be right up. Bye. Amy rented the Flamingo Kid. I'm gonna go watch it with her, okay?
Sure. I'll be you and Emma. S-I-G-H. Only 300 calories per serving. That's not bad. 20 servings per container? Based on what? Studies with mice?
Men.
Ah, my favorite subject.
Oh, sometimes they're such chiropractors.
That bad.
He was one of those guys who's only interested in one thing, himself.
Men.
You too?
Jason Crawford is,
Chiropractor?
What happened?
I told him if he danced one more dance with Kim, we were through.
And he danced one more dance?
6.
Oh, Jenny, I'm sorry.
Pass the ice cream.
Where's Emma?
She met some guy at the dance. He's taking her home. Women!
I think we need another spoon.
All night, Amy kept drooling over Matt Dillon like I wasn't even there.
Love stinks.
You said it.
Oh, guess what, everybody? I'm in love. Here he comes.
Here's your change, babe.
Oh, thanks.
I owe you.
Evan, this is my mom, Kate, Jenny's mom, Allie, and Jenny's brother, Chip. Guys, this is Evan.
Hi, Evan. It's nice to meet you.
Same here.
Your name's Evan?
Yeah, well, it used to be Kevin, but I dropped the K. Sounded too suburban.
Where are you from?
Well, where I'm from is not important. It's where I'm going that counts.
Where's that?
To the top.
Ah.
Hey, Emma was explaining the living situation around here, and I want you to know that I think it's real plucky the way you girls brought these two families together.
Well, I guess we're just the plucky type.
So, I guess you'll want to be starting the interrogation.
Interrogation?
Yeah, well, Emma and I will be spending a lot of time with each other, so I figure you'll want to ask the same old questions like, what am I studying? What are my plans after graduation? Whether there's a history of insanity in the family. You know, the usual.
Relax. I wouldn't even think of interrogating one of Emma's friends. After you leave, I'll interrogate Emma.
That's cute. So, babe, I gotta run. I'll pick you up tomorrow around what, 6:30?
Yeah, great. Evan's taking me to hear a sales pitch for time sharing a condo.
Isn't that rushing it a little?
No, we're just going for the free Walkman. They're giving one out to every couple that comes in.
Don't you have to be married and of voting age?
Nope. The ad said any couple, and we are definitely a couple. Night, babe.
Isn't he terrific?
Oh, he's terrific.
Jason needs a Walkman. You could double date with he and Kim.
What?
Jenny and Jason broke up.
Oh, no. Why didn't you tell me?
You were having such a great time with Evan.
Do you want to talk?
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever you guys say about boys goes double for girls.
Jenny is so lucky to have Emma.
And vice versa. If Jenny hadn't dragged her to the dance, she never would have met Kevin without the K.
Do you really think he's terrific?
Terrific Lee. terrifically arrogant with a hint of rude.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to do what any great parent does. I'm going to keep my mouth shut and just wait until he's a thing of the past.
Whoa, you're plucky.
Can't leave me. We have an understanding. We have a relationship. We have our...
What are you watching?
The news.
I got tired of watching the phone.
Jenny, Jason is just a guy.
Just a guy. Emma, we had a relationship. We had an understanding. We had our song.
Hi, guys.
Hi. What are those?
Our business mailers. We'll pick them up at the printers.
Wow, you look great.
Thanks. Red is Evan's favorite color. Symbolizes success.
And whose favorite color is terry cloth?
Mine symbolizes depression.
Jason didn't call.
Well, you can just stay home and have fun with us.
Doing what?
Address envelopes to 500 of our closest friends.
I'm going to bed.
It's only 6:30.
What's time when you don't have a boyfriend?
Hey, babe, you look like one of the Fortune 500.
Thanks.
Say, Evan, are you by any chance a business major?
You bet. I'm on a 5-year plan. BA, MBA, BMW.
How NICE for you.
We better get going. It's 6:45.
Well, don't let anybody talk into any easy payments.
Ciao.
Isn't he something?
He's something all right. I'm just not exactly sure what.
Come on, what's so bad about having a 5-year plan?
Stalin had a 5-year plan.
He's her first boyfriend. Do you remember your first boyfriend in college?
No.
I rest my case.
You're absolutely right. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. If Emma wants to date a killer yuppie, that's her business. That's much better. The glue just sealed up my paper cut.
Here, use a sponge.
Thank you. Much better.
Hi.
Hi, did you have a good time, Cher?
The best.
Yeah, I could furnish a whole dorm this way.
How are the flowers coming?
Only 200 to go.
What is all this?
Oh, Ellie and I just started our own business. We do catering, party planning, personal errands.
You ladies hire yourselves out as housewives.
No, we're not housewives. We run a business.
Well, don't get me wrong. I think you provide a valuable service. I would love to have somebody cleaning up after me. Yo, Emma, did you ever think of entering this line of work?
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Thanks a lot. I had so much fun.
Hey, it's my pleasure. How many times do I go out on a date and walk away with a free Walkman?
I wonder.
You'll call me when you finish.
Yeah, definitely.
Night.
Bye.
When you finish what?
Oh, our calculus homework.
Evan has you doing his homework now?
No, we're sharing. I'm doing calculus. He's doing freshman English. We have the same courses, so why not?
Because that way you only end up with half an education.
Mom, don't worry. We're going to switch next week. Next week. Oh, I can't believe I finally have a permanent relationship. Isn't he the best?
The best. Well, not the best.
What?
Honey, he's got you paying for his cabs, doing his homework, and helping him get free appliances under false pretenses.
I thought you said you liked him.
Well, I like him.
You don't sound like you like him.
I like him. I like him.
You don't like him.
All right, I don't like him.
So when you said you liked him, you were lying.
Well, honey, there's lying and there's lying.
You know, you've gone out with a lot of jerks before, Mom, and I've never said anything.
You asked my opinion.
I suppose you don't like him either, Allie?
I'm not Allie, I'm Switzerland.
Why don't you like him?
Well, to be honest, which, believe me, was the last thing that I wanted to be, I find him a little overbearing.
Well, he's my boyfriend, and I'm the only one who has to like him.
I'm sorry I said anything.
I'm sorry, too.
Fine.
Nice work keeping your mouth shut.
Oh, I just couldn't help mouthing off about Evan. I can't imagine what she sees in him.
Well, come on. How many times have you gone out with a guy and later wondered how you could ever like him?
I guess I've had 1 or 2 relationships like that.
I had a whole marriage like that. She'll come around, and if you try pulling them apart, you might end up pushing them closer together. Remember Romeo and Juliet?
Evan is no Romeo.
What's in a name?
A lot. At least Romeo didn't call himself Omeo because the R sounded too suburban.
Emma just needs a little time to put him in perspective.
Yeah, in the meanwhile, she hates me. Maybe by the time she comes around, she's going to hate me more for being right in the first place.
You'd better apologize.
Apologize for hating him?
Finesse it a little.
Oh, why must there be teenagers in love? May I come in?
Why? Think of something else you don't like about Evan?
No, I want to apologize. It wasn't fair of me to judge him when I hardly even know him.
You're right.
I'd like to give him a second chance.
A real chance?
Why don't you bring him here to dinner on Friday if you two don't have other plans?
Well, we are going to the movies, but I guess we can go after dinner.
Great. Friends again?
Yeah. I'm sorry I said you go out with jerks.
I'm sorry I have to go out with him.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Hi. So, what do you think Evan would prefer, lemon mousse cake or chocolate mousse cake?
Lemon.
Good, I got chocolate. Better we should be happy than him.
Okay, but from now on, I want to pick the movies.
It must be wonderful to be 12 years old and know exactly what you want from a relationship.
Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Jenny, why are you eating potato chips before dinner?
Because they're there?
Pass them over. Oh, barbecue, my favorite.
They were Jason's favorite, too. Oh, Emma called upstairs because down here was busy. She told me to tell you that she's running late at school, and when Evan gets here, we have to entertain him until she gets here.
That's no problem, as long as we have a six-pack of Evian in the Wall Street Journal.
Honey, why aren't you dressed?
Every time I look in the mirror, I see Jason's ex-girlfriend.
Who happens to be a terrific person. If you would give her half a chance, she'd have another boyfriend in a second.
I'll get it.
Fine, I'll try.
Hey, Skip.
My name's Chip.
Hi, Evan. Emma's running late at school.
Hey, it's cool. Something smells terrific.
Leg of lamb and roast potato.
Oh, boy, I love women who can cook.
It's important for women to know how to do other things, too.
You bet. The place looks clean, too.
Put the knife down, Kate.
The jacket's YSL. What do you think?
Very nice.
Evan, would you like an Evian water before dinner?
FYI, that's all I drink.
How did I know that? Chip, could you get Evan an Evian? Allie and I have something to do in the basement.
Excuse us.
You are so stupid, so phony, so... pompous that if you were a gold ring, you'd leave a green stain on my finger. You're also a sexist smart aleck who's got the morals of a lounge lizard who dresses like prime time and talks in initials. And if it weren't for Emma, you'd be out of this house so fast your head would spin. And FYI, your YSL looks like CRAP. Thank you!
What you really want to do is invest in an IRA.
You really think they're better than mutual funds?
No comparison.
We're back.
Evan's advising me on how to invest my allowance.
Yeah, if this kid plays his cards right, he could buy a CD in a couple of months.
Great. He's talking in initials again.
Ignore it.
Hi.
Hey, Janito. What's with the sad face?
She just broke up with Jason.
Chip, shut up.
Some guy dumped you? Forget about him. Hey, you got a great bod. You'll find somebody else.
Jenny, can I see you down in the basement for a minute?
Did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, we'll be right back.
How can Emma stand that guy?
I don't know, but we have to be nice to him for her sake. I have to admit, though, he was right about one thing.
Okay, I do have a pretty good bod.
That's not what I meant. Honey, I know how you feel about Jason, but wallowing in self-pity is only going to make it worse.
Mom, you don't know how I feel.
I know exactly how you feel. The only difference is you went out with Jason for 8 months. I was married to your father for 14 years.
I guess you do know how I feel.
Yeah, I do. Not only that, I also know that things will only get better. Life goes on.
I know. I just miss him so much.
Oh, I know you do.
Okay, give me a quarter. All right, I learned a lot of magic in high school.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Which hand?
This one.
Nope.
Hey, that's great. Where's my quarter?
Beats me, it's magic.
Hi, sorry I'm late.
That's okay, you're worth the wait.
Oh, thanks. How's everything going?
Couldn't be better.
Oh, good, you're back. Dinner's ready.
Let's eat.
So I was stuck in line at the student union, and I didn't have my watch, so I didn't know what time it was.
I would have blown your mind.
Is that a real Rolex?
Not yet, but it's an outstanding copy, isn't it?
Outstanding. So, Evan, I guess you got your interest in business from your father.
Nope. My dad's a legal aid attorney.
He is?
Yeah, he could have been a real hotshot lawyer, but he went to college in the 60s, and his values got all screwed up with all that protest stuff.
But
You know, all that end the war hoopla?
all that end the war hoopla did end the war, you know?
No way, Nixon ended the war.
So, you have any brothers and sisters?
One sister, but we're not very close.
Nixon never would have given in to the peace talks if it hadn't have been for domestic pressure.
You're right. And maybe if he didn't, we would have won that sucker.
Ah, Emma, basement.
Now?
Now, please, we'll be right back.
What goes on in this basement of yours anyway?
Mom, I already know what you're gonna say.
Emma, I have nodded and smiled until I thought my face would crack. I can't stand it anymore. And what's really getting me crazy is I cannot figure out what you see in him.
I like him and he likes me, okay?
Not okay. Lots of guys are gonna like you. You're a likable girl.
Yeah, so why is Evan the first guy that ever wanted to be my boyfriend?
Give yourself a chance. You just started college.
Look, I know he's not perfect, but it's not like he's a member of a street gang or something.
Oh, no? What about the Wall Street gangs?
Mom, please don't be sarcastic. This is important to me.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Look, I admit Evan's a little...
Overbearing.
All right, overbearing. But that's just on the surface. Underneath, he's really sweet.
Honey, I can't get past the surface to see the underneath. I'm sorry, but I can't go on pretending that I like him.
Then don't pretend. Be yourself.
Hey, if I start being myself, Evan and I are gonna fight.
So fight.
Okay, but I'm not gonna pull any punches.
Why should you? Evan doesn't.
So if you want to make the big bucks, you gotta have a life plan.
Go back.
Great, I was just telling Skip here.
Chip.
Right, about my plans for the future. First, I graduate with honors. Then, spend 2 years getting established before I marry a second income and settle down.
No kids?
Oh, sure. As soon as my babe's got job security and maternity leave, then we'll start popping them out.
You know, if you want to pop them out, maybe you ought to marry a toaster.
That's a good one. Not a bad idea either. At least they cook quietly.
So, it sounds as though you've got everything pretty well planned out.
Oh, you've got to. Hey, there's two kinds of people in this world. Those who wear Armani suits and those who make Armani suits. I intend to wear them.
You do. You know, Evan, sometimes life just doesn't work out the way we have planned. Lots of things can happen that an 18-year-old can't possibly foresee, being so inexperienced and immature.
Try the broccoli.
And condescension is a very dangerous thing.
Take a big mouthful.
No. I'd rather keep my mouth free so that I can discuss life with Kevin.
That's Evan, Kate.
That's Mrs. McArdle, Evan.
Oh, you really should try the broccoli, Kate. It's so green and leafy.
Maybe when you're a little older and a little wiser.
My secret is butter and pepper and...
Don't get me wrong. I feel sorry for the guys in polyester.
Oh, I bet they're so grateful for that.
I almost forgot. I put Parmesan on it.
Allie, it's okay.
Hey, some of my best friends are losers.
Evan, in this house, we don't categorize people by their income or by their sex. And neither do the people that come in here, at least not in front of us. Capiche?
Capiche?
Well, I guess we better be going.
Can't you stay for dessert?
I don't think so.
We could save you some. You could come back after the movie.
Really?
Any friend of Emma's is welcome in this house anytime. We'll even save you some broccoli.
Okay. Well, then maybe we'll see you after the movie, Mrs. McArdle. Mrs. Lowell, Jenny, and Chip. Here's your quarter. Night.
See you, kids. Have fun. How are we doing?
I'm no accountant, but I'd say we need an accountant.
We're gonna save a lot of money doing our own taxes. Trust me. Here.
You expect me to trust a woman who keeps her business receipts in a shoebox? Kate, this receipt is for shoes.
I needed a comfortable pair for catering.
Black pumps with stiletto heels?
They're very comfortable.
Embezzling from the company to pad your wardrobe, aren't you ashamed? Hello? Yeah, this is Allie. Oh, for heaven's sake!
Who?
Well, fine. How are you?
You who?
Yeah, I do happen to be free this evening. 7? Yeah, it's fine. Well, I'd love to. Great. Bye.
Free to do what? Where? With whom?
Have dinner with Bob Barsky.
The Stretcher's back?
The Stretcher?
Well, that's just his nickname. He played football for the Jets and got hurt a lot.
Is this the guy that you went to Boston with when I was out of town?
Right.
The guy that you were really crazy about?
Right.
The guy that never called?
Right.
And you were too much of a wimp to call him.
I couldn't just call him.
You went across a state line with him, Allie. Why couldn't you call him?
We didn't violate the Mann Act. We just had one incredibly romantic, very pleasant weekend.
Wait till I tell Eddie the Stretcher's back.
I don't know which one of you is more excited about this date.
Me! It's just a little tear on the seam. What's taking so long?
I'll get it.
Kate?
I'm almost finished, almost finished.
Hey, Stretcher, long time no see.
Hey, Chip, how's the arm?
Still second string, but I'm working on it.
Hi, Allie. My, but you've grown. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi, Bob. This is Kate.
Oh, hi. Oh, uh-oh.
Does this mean you'll be joining us for dinner?
Good.
Well, it's really great to see you guys.
So then how come you've waited so long to call?
I'll just get my coat.
I didn't call because I was in Boston and your mother was in New York.
Were in Boston?
Yeah, you're talking to the new sports announcer for WNEW.
So you're in New York now?
Living in New York? That's wonderful. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, when did this happen?
About a month ago.
Oh, so you've been here a month.
You wanna go?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I got an idea. Instead of going out, why don't you eat here with us?
There's not enough, Chip.
Next time, old buddy. Nice to meet you, Kate.
You two, have fun.
All right.
Bye. Pretty cute, huh?
Cute? The man is an aftershave commercial.
Come on. You'll love it.
I'll hate it.
That's what I said when you asked me to try your eel.
Actually, you said eel is too slimy to be a food.
But then I tasted it, and now I love it.
Yeah, well, I've tasted football. I hate it.
Oh, come on, Allie, picture this. So you and I are in the booth, huh? The Giants, the Redskins, they're on the field. There's tension in the air.
Can Kate and Chip come too?
Sure. Does that mean you're coming?
Yes, but it doesn't mean I'll like it. You want some coffee?
Oh, no, thanks. I have breakfast with 250 pounds of a linebacker.
Ooh, what does he eat for breakfast?
Anything he
wants. Thank you for dinner.
And thanks for the walk.
Thanks for calling.
And thanks for not asking me why it took so long to call.
Oh, it's none of my business. Why did it?
I'd rather not say.
You wouldn't have brought it up if you didn't want to say.
Yeah, I guess you're right, huh? Not very good at hiding things.
Yeah, you don't have to say if you don't want to.
Look, the reason I didn't call, after you left Boston, I met someone else.
Oh,
And her name's Nancy. She's a very nice person.
I'm glad that she's a nice person. When'd you stop seeing her?
I didn't.
Why'd you ask me out to dinner?
Because I have fun with you. And since I'm moving back to New York, I wanted to see you again. Hey, come on, Nancy and I aren't serious. We're just dating. You know, like you and I are dating. At least I hope we're dating.
I see. So, the three of us are dating.
Is that a problem?
No, it might get a little crowded around the dinner table, but...
Are you by any chance the kind of person who gets sarcastic when they're angry?
No, I'm thrilled you're seeing other women. sorry. It's just that I think that people should date only one person at a time.
That's not dating, that's marriage.
No, marriage is when you move in with someone and start arguing about money.
Well, you've kind of thrown me for a loop here. I just assumed that you were seeing other people too.
It sounds old-fashioned, but I believe in one man, one woman.
Well, I do too, eventually, but, you know, I also think that you have to start out slow, let things develop. I have a lot of fun with you, Allie.
As much fun as you have with Nancy? I'm sorry. See, boy, I don't think this will work.
You at least think about it.
I'm afraid I won't be able to think about anything else.
All right, I'll call.
I'll answer.
Good night.
Night. Damn!
I wasn't eavesdropping, I swear. I was just, coming on for a midnight snack.
It's just as well it saves me from having to wake you up. How much did you hear?
Everything after Nancy.
What do you think?
I think Bob is right.
Oh, go back to bed.
It's normal to date more than one person.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. My husband had a girlfriend. Why should my boyfriend?
Allie, that's another thing that Bob is right about. Stop being sarcastic and listen for just 1 minute. She is not his girlfriend. They are just dating. He is not your boyfriend. You are just dating. Everything is honest and above board. Pretend it's the 80s and don't expect to get pinned just because the boy buys you dinner and walks you home.
But if Nancy and I are both seeing Bob, that means we're competing.
Don't compete. Be yourself. And give it time.
Or I could save myself a lot of grief and just let it go.
I think Bob is a good guy.
So, you want to go to a football game on Sunday?
Sims is looking long for Bavaro in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. What a catch. Oh, wait a minute. There's a Giant down on the 10-yard line. Looks like number 42.
Johnny, please go. And don't look back. Because if you do, you'll see me standing here, doubting everything I've said. Everything I know is true and decent. Please, Johnny, go.
Guess what?
I can't guess what. I'm late for lunch with Dennis.
I just ran into Mrs. Greenlee on the stairs. She gave me 2 tickets to Sunday matinee of Les Miserables. I'm calling Bob right now.
Oh, darn. If I hadn't been late, then she would have seen me and given me the tickets. Oh, well. C'est la vie. See ya.
Wait,
What?
you better run in your stocking.
Oh, why does this always happen when I'm late?
Nail polish?
Yes, I couldn't find another pair. This is definitely not my day.
You're wrong. Bob has to be in Boston this weekend.
I'm seeing Les Miserables?
You're seeing it. I'm living it. If he's in Boston, that means he's seeing Nancy.
You don't know that for sure.
You know, I look in the mirror and I see someone I never expected to see.
Anyone I know?
The other woman.
That is ridiculous.
I'm beginning to understand how Claire must have felt when she was seeing Charles when he was married to me.
You're actually beginning to feel sympathy for Claire?
No, but I can understand how miserable she must have felt.
Why aren't you smiling?
Because I'm just as miserable.
Allie, hurry up. The curtain goes up in 30 minutes.
All set.
New dress?
Oh, new dress, new lipstick, new nails, new attitude.
Shopping, therapy?
Beats sulking. Let's go and have a fantastic time without Bob.
Why are you being so adult about this?
Because I am an adult.
Well, that never stopped you before. Any calls?
None. Especially from Boston.
Whatever happened to I'm not going to sulk?
I couldn't help it. The longer I sat there, the more miserable I became.
You know, you're the only person I know who could go to a sad play and have the entire cast looking out into the audience sympathetically at you.
Why not? They're just pretending to be sad.
You don't know that Bob is with Nancy.
I can't stand it any longer. I have to know.
Allie, what are you doing?
Calling Bob.
In Boston? Are you nuts?
Yes.
Allie, do yourself a favor. Wait till he gets back. Do not call.
Why?
Because it'll look like you're checking up on him, and there are some things that you're better off not knowing. What happened?
A woman answered.
Oh, Allie.
A woman answered, and I hung up like some cheap bimbo in a B movie.
You panicked. It's understandable. But you still can't be sure that it was her.
It was her. She sounded nice, like somebody Bob would go out with. She sounded like me. What am I gonna do? Before I heard her, she was theoretical. Now she's real. Why did you let me call?
36, 24, 36, hike. Touchdown!
Okay, you two better behave or I'll have to separate you.
Oh, Mom.
Who is it?
It's Bob bearing baked beans from Boston.
Beans?
Oh, darn. I knew I should have gone with a chowder. Hey, Chip, have I got something for you?
To Chip, best wishes, Tony Eason. Wow, thanks.
Who's that?
That's only the cutest quarterback in the entire NFL. Let me see that.
Nice guy. I interviewed him this morning.
And you didn't bring me anything?
Oh, well, how could I have forgotten?
Oh, airplane nuts. How thoughtful. Thanks. Want to trade?
No way.
Can I get you some coffee or tea or beans?
No, thanks. I just came from the airport. I've got a cab waiting for me. Look, I just stopped by to apologize again for missing the play. How was it?
Sad.
Yeah?
Very. How was Boston?
All fun, but no tea party. Look, if you're free tomorrow night, I'd like to make it up to you.
Theater's closed on Monday.
Oh, but stadiums don't. Giants and the 49ers. What do you say?
Isn't the season over yet?
Go for it, Mom.
I'll throw in dinner.
Well, great. I'd like that.
Great. You want me to pick you up, or will you meet me at the studio?
Oh, Kate and I have to cater a party, so I'll meet you.
Great. Bye, guys.
Hey, Bob, wait up. Who are you interviewing next week?
Okay, what's going on here?
What do you mean?
No pouting? No hinting? No unnecessary roughness? I thought when he walked in here, I was going to see dishes really fly.
No. We other women have to keep our emotions to ourselves, keep our mouths shut. That's what makes us other women. How's it going?
Nothing serious, just a little flesh wound.
Kate, we have 30 shish kebabs to deliver by 7.
I'm sorry, but I just thought that blood all over the food was a little unprofessional.
Okay, I'll do the kebabs. You stuff the grape leaves.
Stuff them with what?
Preferably none of your vital organs.
Who are you calling?
Bob, to tell him I'll be late. Sorry, wrong number. Oh, my God.
What?
It was her.
Which her?
The same her. She's in New York.
Yeah, Bob's having dinner with you.
Dinner with me, lunch with her, God knows who he had for breakfast. The man is a slug.
Allie, I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for this.
There better be.
Well, after a drive of 11 of the most unbelievable plays I've ever seen, San Francisco has the ball on the Giants' 35, and there's a timeout on the field. This has been an incredible game. And this is WNEW, where it's a good time for a great beer.
And we're out.
Why don't you take 5, Eddie? Hi, have a seat. We just went to commercial. This is a great game.
Yeah, Bob, I didn't come here to watch football.
Oh, sorry, no fireworks till halftime.
Wouldn't be so sure. I called your apartment and a woman answered.
Oh, what did she say?
Hello?
What did you say?
Nothing. I was saving the goodbye for you. Was it Nancy?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, no, Allie, don't go.
3, 2.
Go near that dial, because we're back with Giants football at the Meadowlands, where it's 3rd and 6 for the San Francisco 49ers. Not a sleaze.
Slug.
Whatever, let me explain. Okay, Montana drops back. Oh, he is hit by Taylor. Fumble, there's a scramble for the ball, and there's a flag down on the field. The referees are conferring. Look, Nancy was in town on some business. She had some time in between appointments, so I gave the doorman the keys, huh? Okay, it's a holding on the offense. The Giants decline. It'll be their ball on their own 40. There's the snap. Sims hands off to Morris. Oh, he is hit by Ronnie Lott in a safety blitz. What a hit. Morris is down.
Is he hurt?
I can't tell really, but it sounds, looks, and feels like probably he had the wind knocked out of him. Look, I've known all along that I've been seeing other women.
Other women?
Boy, is he hurt.
I thought it was just Nancy. Is it something they put in the Gatorade?
Boy, is he hurt. Look, can we talk about this at dinner?
No, I am afraid this is the 2-minute warning.
Meaning? He's still hurt.
Meaning I don't want to be a team player anymore. It's either one-on-one or nothing.
Morris is slow to get up. He looks really shaken. Boy, was he hurt. I know just how he feels. Look, is this an ultimatum?
Yes, even though it means I might lose you.
I don't know what to say.
Guess that says it all.
Oh, wait. Sims is changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's gone back for a pass. Look, Allie, I don't want to lose you.
Or make a commitment.
This isn't Monday Night Football. It's the young and the restless.
Whoa. What? Somebody's spiking the ball in the end zone. He must have scored a touchdown. Well, this crowd is going wild. That must have been some play. Wish I had seen it.
Good luck to you and Nancy.
The point after is good. It's Giants 34, San Francisco 23.
Allie,
Yeah.
how long are you going to be in there?
Till I've washed that man right out of my hair.
Allie, you've been in there for 40 minutes. You could have washed out half of Brooklyn by now.
You know, it's a good thing that Bob and I broke up. I mean, we have nothing in common. He loves football. I hate it. He wants to sow wild oats. I want to make oatmeal. I love museums. They put him to sleep.
There's an NFL museum in Ohio that I kind of like.
What are you doing here? Where's Kate?
Kate left.
Allie, can we talk privately?
Bob, I'm in the shower.
You can't get much more private than that. Who uses Chanel?
I do. Now go away.
Will you walk me to the door?
No. Go away.
Allie, you have to listen to me.
Why?
Well, right now you don't have any choice. Look, I've been thinking about what you said in the booth tonight.
And?
Well, look, I can't predict the future, and I'm not making any promises, and I don't even know if I want to settle down. Do you know what I'm trying to say here?
Not sure. So far, it's been only disclaimers.
Well, you don't make this easy on a guy, do you? Look, I think that you and I have something special together. I don't want to lose that. Who plucks their eyebrows?
Emma, I think we could have something special, too. I just can't adjust my feelings to suit your lifestyle.
Well, you want me to adjust my lifestyle to suit your feelings?
Only if they're your feelings, too.
Well, they are. I mean, well, you know.
Bob, I meant what I said. I can't see you if you're seeing other people.
I know.
So?
Look, I had a long talk with Nancy. It's over.
You mean that?
Who uses wrinkle cream?
Emma, you mean that?
Yeah, I mean that.
So, are we going steady?
Does this mean I can scrub your back?
No, but you can go downstairs and make some sandwiches.
Natural, beautiful thing. Do you think that your dentist knows the name of a good plastic surgeon?
Goodies.
Hi, what's for dinner?
Don't ask.
Beef chow mein, stuffed grape leaves, and eggplant parmesan.
Are we going to the UN?
Leftovers from catering.
Never thought I'd miss having plain old chicken.
Pizza woman, I deliver.
Thank you. But I was going to heat up these leftovers.
I anticipated that.
Okay. We'll have these tomorrow with the leftover pizza.
Okay. If you guys take your books upstairs, I'll set the table. Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Kate or Allie.
Well, I'm Kate. That's Allie. What can I do for you, Mr.?
Connor, Bill Connor. I'm with Levinson and Hartscombe, the brokerage house. Perhaps you've heard of us.
Don't think so.
Well, the SEC hasn't indicted us yet. Tom Murchison recommended you both.
Who's Tom Murchison?
We dog sat for his Irish wolfhound one weekend.
Come on in.
He said when it came to off-the-beaten-path material, you were the ladies to talk to.
Just how far off the beaten path were you thinking of going?
Well, I need to find a woman who will...
We don't do that.
Let me explain.
Have a seat.
Thank you. You see, I've been with Levinson and Hartscombe now for 8 years in the same job, and I'm stuck where I am because of something that has absolutely nothing to do with my ability.
What's that?
My marital status. I'm single.
What's wrong with that?
Well, for me, nothing, but Mr. Hartscombe thinks that if a man isn't married, he's got no sense of responsibility, and if he's got no sense of responsibility, he doesn't want him in charge.
That's so unfair.
Well, exactly. My personal life is none of his business. So finally, I got tired of being passed over for promotion, and I decided to get married.
Just to get a promotion?
I pretended to be married. I went on my vacation, came back, said I'd had a whirlwind courtship, and had tied the knot.
What happens when they want to meet the wife?
Exactly. There's a company party this Saturday. Mr. Hartscombe says he wants all the executive wives there to look them over. Now, we're opening a branch in Denver. Somebody's going to be transferred to run it, but if I show up without a wife, I'm sunk. Which brings me to the following question. Will you marry me? Or you?
At least he's flexible.
Just for the party, I'll give you $500 to pretend to be my wife. Or you?
Mr. Connor, I don't think we could possibly do it.
You'd be doing a great favor for all people who are fighting prejudice of any kind. Now, look, here's my card. Why don't you take it and think it over and tell me how you feel, okay?
Well, I just don't think we...
We'll think it over, Mr. Connor.
We will?
You will? That's great. Thank you. Terrific. Look, I've taken up enough of your time. Thanks again.
Yes, well, you'll be hearing from us.
I'm looking forward to it.
You were just being polite, weren't you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, what's the difference between him and the black person that can't get a job because of his color? Or the gay person? Or a woman? Allie, I think that we should do this.
Define we.
We are me.
Good, because the we who are me think the we who are you are nuts.
Well, Bill, it's a simple dress. Yes, it's fairly conservative. No, we don't have to go through all that stuff again. I think I've got all the basics down. Okay. All right. Great, I'll be there at 7:30. Promptly, yes, see you then. Hi, guys.
Hi, Kate. I understand you're going to tie the knot again.
Just for one night, Bob.
Well, you know what they say. Once bitten, twice shy.
Allie, what do you think of this dress?
Can't go wrong with a Nancy Reagan look.
Wait till you guys hear all the things that I have to remember for tonight. My name is Anna, and Bill and I met at the exotic food aisle in a supermarket.
You're kidding. That's how we met.
Well, we were reaching for the shrimp paste, so romance inevitably followed.
Where was the honeymoon?
Cozumel, small little cottage overlooking the Caribbean. Yes, one night we came back from our room and Bill panicked because he saw a snake in the bed. But it turned out to be his belt. Oh, how we laughed.
Very cute. And where do you hail from?
Well, I come from Bay City, Michigan. Yes, my father owns the hardware store. I love dogs, hate cats. I graduated from the University of Colorado in Boulder. Denver will seem just like home to me.
How many men on a baseball team?
9.
Excellent, comrade. The Americans will suspect nothing.
I gotta go. I'm meeting him in the hotel bar. You know, I'm nervous.
Why? You're going someplace you don't belong, pretending you're someone you're not. Just be yourself.
Hi.
Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. Oh, Are you wet?
Just behind the ears. Hey, don't worry, it's rented.
That was so clumsy of me.
I've seen worse. Actually, I've done worse. Once I dropped 3 bowls of French onion soup on a lady's lap, nearly drowned her poodle.
No, do you work in this hotel?
No, I met at college. I used to wait tables. Bartender, I think the lady could use a...
Campari and soda? I passed by the obligatory waitressing job. I think I've done just about everything else, though.
And what do you do now besides drum up business for the dry cleaning industry?
Well, I'm in business with my girlfriend. We do caterings and odd jobs. Some very odd jobs.
For instance?
Well, for instance, we're... You know, thinking about it, it's not really that interesting.
Oh, I get it. Top secret stuff, huh?
That's it.
Say no more.
How about you?
Well, I sit behind a desk in an office in a big building.
Oh, you're the one.
I'm Peter.
Hi, Peter. I'm Kate. Usually. Well,
Meaning?
that's okay. Just go ahead and call me Kate.
Well, okay, if you're sure.
Well, see, the truth of the matter is...
No, please. There is so little mystery in the world today. Allow me the luxury of letting my imagination run riot.
You got a deal.
Whoops, but at my back, I always hear...
Time's winged chariot hurrying near.
You know that, huh?
Well, to his coy mistress, Andrew Marvell.
Yeah, you know that. Well, unfortunately, this is a lot more prosaic. Well, it was nice talking to you, Kate, if that's who you are.
Same here, Peter.
Drinks are on me, okay? Both of them.
Both of them?
Whoa. First Marvell, now that, I better get out of here. Well, take care.
You too.
Could I ask you an important question?
Certainly.
Did you know that I like jazz?
No.
I do. I like it a lot.
Well.
Yeah, and I wondered how you might feel about jazz.
I like it.
Uh-huh. And I wondered how you feel about Miles Davis.
Well, I like him.
Now, how would you feel about seeing him in concert?
Oh, I'd love it.
And finally, how would you feel about seeing him in concert next week with me?
Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. I had... Hey, Pete!
Bill, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, what a coincidence. This is one of the guys I wanted you to meet, honey.
It is?
Yes, don't you remember me telling you about Peter Rutland, dear?
Oh, why, yes, of course.
Well, this is him, sweetheart. Pete, just to make it official, I'd like you to meet my wife. You're Anna.
Kate.
What?
Anna or Kate. You know how I love to be called by my middle name.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now I can see why you've been keeping her under wraps all these months. You're a lucky man.
So she keeps telling me. Look, Pete, not to put you on the spot or anything, but any advance word on how Hartscome's leaning on the Denver job?
Bill, you're in the running. That's all I've heard.
In the running, huh? Great.
Yeah. Well, listen, I better get upstairs before all the brie is eaten. See you folks up there. Nice meeting you. Again.
Well, that didn't go so badly, now did it? How did you two get to talking?
I just sat down on a bar stool next to him.
Smart move. Get on his good side. We're halfway to Hartscombe. Ready for the main event? Look, I've been thinking about it. Let me tell the thing about the snake in the bed.
Where's my butter pecan?
Oops. Sorry, only enough for 2.
Oh. You be the 2. Anybody like vanilla?
Not really.
I'll take the vanilla.
What a guy.
We're back.
Daddy's home, Daddy's home.
Don't get cute.
How'd it go?
Not bad. Not bad at all. Noel Hartscombe really liked you. Now, if we can just keep it together tomorrow, we'll have it all sewn up.
Oh, Bill, about tomorrow.
Now, look, Kate, I'm sorry, but when the boss invites you to brunch, you don't say no. Especially when Tom Ferris, the competition, is going to be there. Besides, I'm paying you double, so what's the problem?
No problem.
Terrific. Good night, folks.
Night.
Night. Well, he seems like a nice young man. Is that the wrong thing to say?
What's the matter?
I met a guy. Bill? Please. He's nothing like Bill. He's cute. He's funny. He's smart. He doesn't suck up to the boss like my better half.
What's the problem?
He works with Bill.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks I'm married to Bill.
Uh-huh.
And I want to tell him I'm not, but I can't. And he's going to be at the brunch tomorrow. What am I going to do?
Is he the kind who fools around with married women?
Definitely not.
Just trying to help.
Well, another cliche comes true. Which one is that? Marry in haste, repent in leisure.
I thought you meant the one about being hoisted by your own petard.
How about the one with friends like you who needs enemies?
Hey, that's my vanilla.
There's only enough for one.
And that completes the tour.
You have a beautiful house, Mrs. Hartscombe.
Oh, why, thank you, Anna. But call me Vivian.
All right, Vivian.
And brunch was a masterpiece, Vivian, an absolute masterpiece.
Thank you, Jean.
Joan.
Sorry?
I'm afraid my name is Joan.
Oh, yes, of course. How stupid of me.
Oh, no. It's my fault. I should have enunciated more clearly.
My husband tells me you're recently married, Anna.
Yes, last May.
Something of a whirlwind courtship, I understand.
Well, I just don't believe in being cautious.
No, there's no sense to that, is there?
Absolutely not. You know, I once went to a racetrack, and even though I never gamble, I went and put a bet on a horse just like that.
And did you win?
I don't remember.
Anyway, I think it's high time the people in this country woke up, took a sniff of the job, and started putting their own houses in order. I don't see that absolute standards were such a bad idea.
Which absolute standards are those, dear?
Never mind which standards. Connor knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Connor?
Well, sir, the older I get, the more it strikes me that the old ways are the best ways.
I also feel that way, Mr. Hartscombe, and I'm sure my wife does too.
Oh, yes.
Well, I don't know. It's a changed world. Applying old solutions to new problems just isn't going to work.
Uh-oh. It's the bell-bottom ghost of 60s past.
We managed to get a few things changed back then.
Yeah, but look at the clothes we had to wear.
You know, I think Peter has a point. What is so terrible about being an idealist?
Bravo.
Well, you're entitled to your opinions, young lady.
May I get anyone a drink?
Yeah, me.
Anyone else?
Hey, go easy on that stuff.
I didn't order anything.
I'm not talking about that. You're always arguing with me. It doesn't look good.
I wasn't arguing. I was just saying what I thought.
I'm not paying you to think. I'm paying you to be my wife.
Oh, I didn't realize the two of them were mutually exclusive.
Last call.
No, thanks. Oh, Mrs. Hartscombe, we were just saying how much we love this sunroom of yours. We'd like to build one on our house.
Oh, I thought you lived in Manhattan.
Yes, I mean when we get a house. We'd like to have a house in the country, you know, someplace wholesome where we could bring up a family. Isn't that right, hon?
Anything you say, dear.
Well, who's up for a game of bridge? Peter, what do you say?
Well, sir.
Wait, as I recall, you always win, so you're excused. Who else? Connor.
Well, I'm a little rusty, sir.
Well, that's perfect. What about your lovely wife here with the strong opinions?
I'm sorry, I don't know how to play bridge.
What about you,
Joan.
Joan, can you play?
I'm a member of the Riverdale Bridge League.
Oh, fine. You'll be my partner. Connor, you'll play with my wife. Let's set up in the living room.
Dear, we do have other guests.
Let them play pool. I never use the damn thing anyway. Anna, want to shoot some pool?
Well, would it be all right if I played some pool, dear?
Sure, you don't have to ask my permission to do that.
Well, come on, Jane. The sooner we start, the sooner we finish.
Ferris, are you with us?
Actually, I think I should just keep an eye on...
Joan.
And number 2.
So, rack 'em up.
They're racked.
I take it you're pretty good at this, huh?
Yep.
What is that, the result of a misspent youth?
Oh, I wish. I went through this phase a couple years ago. Pool, bowling, pinball, you know, the Olympic sports. Got me through some rough stuff.
What rough stuff?
My divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, I owe you an apology.
For what?
I must have put you in an awkward spot last night.
I'm the one who watered your tux.
No, that's not what I mean. Actually, it's funny. I finally work up the nerve to ask someone out again, and she's married to the guy down the corridor.
Yeah. Talk about your bad luck.
Anyhow, I hope you didn't take it the wrong way.
No, I didn't. So, you want to shoot some pool?
Good. What, 8 ball?
Sure. Okay. What do we play for?
How about Guts and Glory?
No, let's play for something more substantial, like the collected works of Andrew Marvell.
Well, it's a nice choice, but I've never seen one. How about the collected works of Judith Krantz?
Okay, you're on.
You break.
Stand back, the noise may be deafening. did that on purpose. I was warming up. It's been a while.
Okay, I'm Stripes.
Oh. Okay.
No, don't do that.
Why?
It's the 8-ball.
I knew that. I was just trying to see if you were paying attention, that's all.
May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Loosen up your left hand. See if you separate your fingers, you'll get a better stroke. Here, look. No, you're not quite there. All right, see, you have to... Maybe this game wasn't such a good idea.
No, that was my fault. I forfeit.
Why don't we just call it a draw?
No, I definitely lost.
There you are. Hurry up, get your things. We're leaving.
Why? What happened?
No, nothing much. I just found out Hartscombe never had any intention of giving me that job. He's bringing in someone from the outside. But I guess you knew that all along, didn't you?
Me?
Well, you can tell your boss he won't have Bill Connor to kick around anymore.
I'll convey that message.
Come on.
Nice to meet you.
Come on, 6-letter word for junction. Come on, brain.
Allie, wait till you hear. Wait until you hear.
In a minute. I am working on my own record for the New York Times Sunday crossword puzzle. I have one word. What is a 6-letter word for junction ending in Y?
Syzygy. S-Y-Z-Y-G-Y.
That's a word?
Does it fit?
It fits. It's right. Ha! 12 words. I'm a genius. How'd it go? Where's hubby?
Well, hubby is probably in a cab somewhere on his way to the unemployment office.
It's Sunday. It's closed.
I was being metaphoric.
Uh-oh. They found out you weren't his wife and they fired him.
Good guess, but wrong-o. He found out that the Denver job wasn't even available, so he quit.
Did he pay you?
Well, sort of.
What constitutes sort of?
Well, he refused double pay.
The Fink?
Yeah.
Why are you smiling?
Because he doesn't work with Peter anymore, so now I'm free to pursue Peter with all of my God-given feminine wiles.
Right. And if he doesn't mind dating a liar or someone whose past job description vaguely resembles a call girl, you'll have no trouble.
What's the worst thing that could happen? I mean, he'll say no, and I'll just crawl back here and eat leftovers with you. Quick, do you have any Judith Krantz paperbacks?
What do you take me for?
Just answer the question.
Upstairs in my closet in between Balzac and Shakespeare.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Same seats.
Well, I like rituals.
You want to spill that on me, or should we get straight to the conversation?
No, let's just try some conversation.
Okay. I think one of us needs to start.
Right.
Look, if you got me here to talk about Bill, I'm really sorry about what happened.
No, I didn't ask you to meet me here to talk about Bill.
And what?
Well, I wanted to pay off our bet.
What bet?
Our pool bet. I lost, remember? Here. Open it.
I'll take Manhattan.
You saw the movie, now read the movie.
What's going on here, Anna?
Please, call me Kate. That's my real name.
And why do you call yourself Anna?
Well, because that's the first thing I lied about.
The first thing?
How about a drink?
How about the truth?
All right. Bill and I aren't married. We never have been, and we never will be.
What do you mean, you live together?
No, I don't even know him. He just hired me to pretend to be his wife for that party. He made the whole thing up for Hartscombe's sake. You see, he thought he was always getting passed up for promotions because he was single.
So he hired you to pretend to be his wife?
Right.
Do you do that sort of thing often?
No, I've never done it before. My friend Allie and I just started this business. We do catering, odd jobs, walk your dog, pretend to be your wife. We're gonna take that one. See you.
Well, get him to hang up.
All right. Uh-huh. Listen, yeah. Well, thanks very much.
Only in New York.
Yeah.
Watch where you're sticking those things.
Mom, can I borrow $20?
What for?
I'm going to the movies with Steve.
You're paying?
It's my turn.
Oh, you raised her right.
Yeah, if I raised her wrong, it would have been cheaper. My purse is by the phone.
Mom, can I have $5? Amy and I are gonna go to the arcade.
Chip, 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 chip. This is the 80s. Boys and girls take turns paying.
I know, it's my turn.
Jenny, give him the money.
Okay, but that only leaves you $1.
Good thing for us, it's Bob's turn to pay tonight.
Why are we poor?
Only financially.
Is that why Kate's doing your hair?
Right, until the business picks up, we're gonna have to cut back on extras.
Well, I guess Steve and I can watch cable.
How about you, Chip?
I always do my own hair. See ya.
I need a whole new nail.
I need a whole new
head. You probably just didn't comb it out right. Sit down.
You probably didn't check the expiration date on the moose. If that's Bob, tell him I'm not going.
You have to go. We can't afford to pass up a free meal. Besides, no one will notice. Hi, Bob.
Hi, Kate. Hi, Al. What happened to your hair?
I don't know. We're not speaking.
It's my fault.
I'm not speaking to her either.
Oh, come on now. Beauty is only skin deep, and I behold a real beauty.
Thank you.
Yep, that's a real beauty, all right.
That's it. I'm not going if I'm going to look like Jughead.
Oh, come on, come on. You gotta go. Joe wants to meet you.
Who's Joe?
Name it.
Broadway Joe is going to be at the party?
He invited us to the party. We're supposed to meet him at his place. Why, you like him?
Like him? I only spent 12 glorious seasons with him. You didn't tell me we were going to meet Joe Namath.
You didn't tell me you couldn't do hair.
Think you'll let me try on his Super Bowl ring?
Maybe.
Think you'll loan me a helmet?
I'm telling you, no one tackled him. No, Marv. Hey, look, he sacked himself. That's right, he just fell down on the ball.
Joe? Joe?
Oh, my God. Is this where the Jets practice?
Hey, look, they clock him with a calendar. Hey, Marv, let me call you back, huh?
Yeah, thanks.
Well, hi, Bob.
How you doing? Look, the door was open, so we just,
Oh, hey, come on in. Sit down.
Oh, Joe, don't you think we should get going? The party started an hour ago.
Is that tonight?
Yeah, you forgot? Oh, this is my girlfriend, Allie, and her friend, Kate.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Oh, excuse me.
Sure.
Here, sit down, please. Hey, look, I'm sorry about the mix-up. When Deborah's in California, things tend to fall apart.
Well, you haven't changed. You never forgot a play, but you never remembered a date.
Oh, there are a few of them I remember, but I'm a married man now, so I try to forget. I forgot where I put my shoes.
Oh, Joe. Here they are.
Oh, thanks.
Sure. Joe, this is kind of embarrassing, but there's just one question I've always wanted to ask you.
Well, go ahead. Women ask me questions all the time. Shoot.
Why did you use the off-tackle smash as your best offensive weapon in Super Bowl III?
Well, they don't ask me questions like that. We went to the running game because Baltimore's pass defense was good, and I kind of promised the press would win that game.
Yes, I remember you guaranteed it.
Hey, that's right. You know a lot about football, too?
Oh, hey, I can slam dunk with the best of them.
She's learning.
Bob's been teaching me.
Oh, yeah? Is that how you got the lump? Well, all set. Where's the party?
You said it was at some restaurant, so... Oh, you forgot which restaurant.
Didn't you write it in your date book?
I don't have a date book. Let me see. I was in the office having a sandwich. They phoned to invite me to the party.
Look in your wallet. You probably wrote it on a napkin. You're probably so used to doing autographs in restaurants that you just signed them on napkins. And...
That's amazing. Are you psychic?
If I was psychic, I never would have bet on Baltimore.
You bet against me?
It was a 19-point spread.
Yeah, I forgive you.
Yeah, I wish I could forgive myself. If I'd bet on the Jets, I could have parlayed all the money I would have made into a personal fortune, and we wouldn't have to work for a living.
So what do you do?
We run a business, catering, running errands, organizing people's lives.
Helping people to remember engagements.
Well, I could certainly use some help in that area. Hey, how would you like to tackle the job?
Absolutely.
Look, can we talk the details over in the cab?
Speaking of tackles, Joe, what's it like to be sacked?
Well, it's not so bad. Of course, I miss having knees.
I thought football players didn't have necks.
Yes, and all tight ends look good in shorts. Can we go?
Oh, Allie, would you like to borrow a helmet?
That's it, I'm not going.
It's 4 o'clock. Where could Joe be?
Maybe he forgot what flight you booked him on.
No, I marked it in red ink in his new date book.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Joe. You're half an hour late.
Well, I went shopping for my daughter.
Oh, we could have done that.
Oh, no, I do that.
Oh, that's nice.
So, how's my life shaping up?
Come take a look. You have dinner tonight at Cantonari's with your manager, Jim Walsh.
We made reservations at 8, and Friday you're filming a commercial.
Right, then you meet with the network guys and you talk to them about an appearance on a variety show.
And you're the guest on Bob's radio show?
Allie booked that.
All that in one day?
No, here's the game plan. Okay, ready? Car picks you up at 7. Takes you downfield, avoiding all the opposing traffic. Okay, comes your way and gets you finally to the studio. Shoot the commercial there till 4 o'clock. You go up here, meet with those network guys, field all offers, get back in the car, come back down the field where Bob will be waiting for you in the end zone. That's the name of his show, to receive you.
You guys are awesome. What do you say tomorrow we hit the mail?
There's not much.
Oh, that's the New York mail. I brought this back from Los Angeles. Oh, me. Is there a problem?
No, it's just that tomorrow we've got the cat show.
Yeah. Well, you do the mail, I'll do the cat show.
Wait a minute, are you sure you can handle those cat people alone?
Without a scratch.
Great. Hey, look, I'd like to interview a Viking for Sunday's game. Who do you think women would like?
Hagar! Tom Kramer.
All right, give him a call, see if you can line him up.
Okay, what's his number?
9.
I mean his phone number, I'll look it up.
Oh, I mentioned you guys to Cosell. He's holding a reception for 12 at 8 on the 16th, and he needs some help.
Okay, 12, 8, 16. Hick!
Allie, guess who I met at Joe Namath's apartment? Ken O'Brien.
I know you're going to give me one of those looks again, but who is Ken O'Brien?
The Jets quarterback. You would not have believed the level of testosterone in that room.
You're lucky there wasn't much in the way of virility at the old age home.
Sorry, I didn't finish in time to help you.
Did it really take all afternoon to write an acceptance speech?
Oh, after we finished the acceptance speech, then we had to do all the mail. I had to make some calls. Lunch took forever. Then after lunch, we had to go pick out a food processor. I never realized how many models there were. Slice and dice and chop, bruise and throttle. You're pretty mad at me, aren't you?
Can you blame me? You have been at Joe's every afternoon since the cat show. You're meeting football players. I'm getting a fur ball.
I thought that we agreed that since I had more in common with Joe, I'd be the one to work with him.
I know.
Plus, he is recommending us to everybody. Look at all the extra work we have now.
That's the problem. We have all this extra work. You don't have any time, so I do all the work. I am burnt out.
You're right. You're doing all the work, I'm having all the fun. Tomorrow when I talk to Joe, I'm going to tell him that part-time means just that, no more.
What if Ken somebody shows up?
Well, I'll just have to say, Ken, gotta run. Unless, of course, it's 3rd and 10, and then I'd have to pass. You see, it's just not fair. I mean, part-time work means part-time work, and that's all.
I see.
I'm really sorry, but...
Time out.
What?
You're right. I've been paying you part-time, but using you full-time.
It's not your fault. I love it.
Well, good. Then all we have to do is make it full-time.
You want to hire me full-time?
You name your price.
I can't. You see, I'm not really a free agent. I've really got to talk it over with Allie first.
Well, good. Situation's open. You guys make the call.
Kate McCardle, personal assistant to Joe Namath. Allie Lowell, murderess.
Okay, I did that. Those are done. Hi. Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. I'm backed up on baked goods, and I need somebody to deliver these sweaters to the McGlinchey's dogs.
Oh, sure. But first, we have to have a meeting of our board of directors.
What does that mean?
Well, I talked with Joe about the meaning of the word part-time, and he completely agreed with me.
Good.
Yeah, he wants me to work for him full-time.
He does? What'd you say?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I mean, working for Joe is so much fun. It really isn't like working. On the other hand, he's offered to pay me a lot of money.
So you want to break up the business?
Oh, no, of course not. I want to divide it up. You know, I work for Joe and you do everything else.
And end up in the Betty Ford clinic. There is too much work for one person.
I was just thinking that with all the extra money that we're going to be making, that you could hire an assistant.
An assistant? If I had an assistant, that would mean that I would be
the boss. What do you think?
Allie Lowell? The boss? Ooh, I like that. How much more did he offer?
Enough for you to get your hair done professionally.
How about a new dress?
A whole new wardrobe.
Shoes?
Yep.
Sold. But wait. Do you want to give up all this?
I'll make the sacrifice.
I'm going to be somebody's boss. I'm going to be Joe Namath's assistant. Ain't capitalism great? Chicken wings, shrimp curry, pasta primavera. Okay, Shauna, I'm going to deliver these.
Allie, do you think when we get reincarnated, we come back as people or as bugs or something?
I don't know, Shauna. Do you think you could clean the stove while I deliver these?
Oh, gosh, the stove?
Yeah, you know, the white thing with the burners.
Well, I'm feeling kind of stressed out today. Could I do it tomorrow?
Hi. Hi. Kate, meet my new assistant, Shauna.
Hi. Listen, I just came by to change my clothes. Joe wants me to help him with the press party tonight.
Shauna, if you were reincarnated as a stove and nobody cleaned you, wouldn't that make you sad?
Okay. But first I need 20 minutes to meditate.
Oh, take the afternoon. Take the rest of your life, Shauna.
The salmon mousse is delicious, Allie.
Oh, thank you. Thought I made more of it. Hi, Kate. This is my assistant, Retta.
Where's Shauna?
Somewhere out there.
So Joe wants me to go with him to the game on Sunday.
Terrific.
What a weirdo man's locker room.
A beard.
Can I give you guys a hand with anything?
Oh, no, we're fine, thanks.
Okay, I'll just get out of your way.
Allie, these crab puffs are out of this world.
I thought I made more of them. Where
Ugh, yuck. Mom, I don't think this is gonna work out.
Oh, that's okay, honey. Thanks for helping out anyway.
Guess what, Allie?
You were drafted by the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Even better. Joe is having a party and he wants me to handle it, so naturally I'm gonna hire my favorite caterer.
Swell.
Why aren't you excited?
I'm too tired to be excited. All of my assistants have failed me.
I'm really sorry, Mom, but these hands were meant for baseballs, not meatballs.
Chip?
I was desperate and he fit the apron.
Well, you better find somebody fast, because this dinner's in a week and I'm already working on the menu. Now, this is what I would like you to do. Here's what I would like you to consider doing.
No, you don't have to. I'll send my assistant to pick it up. Okay, thanks. Hero, you're going to have to deliver a cake, but first we have to garnish the pâté.
Hey!
You'll chop these to garnish the pâté.
Nani?
Chop!
Hi! Tamago! Hi!
Boy, you're fast.
Hi!
Okay. Here's the pâté.
Pate?
Chop liver.
Chop! Hi!
Stop! Hi to you too. Hi. We're just working on the hors d'oeuvres. Oh, new assistant Hero, meet old assistant Kate.
Hi.
Hi!
So, how's everything going?
Hi!
Hello?
No, hi means yes in Japanese. Hero has only been here 3 months.
So.
Oh, Hero, Go down to the basement and get the ice chest. Brr.
Hi!
Take your time. Take a tranquilizer. I can't wait until his battery runs down.
What is that?
Very chopped liver.
My chopped liver?
Your chopped liver.
I mean, you're not going to serve Joe's friend's lumpy liver.
Why not? They're football players. They're used to internal injuries.
Allie.
Oh, come on. A little bit of egg here, a piece of parsley there. No one will be the wiser.
Are you sure that Hero and you are going to be able to handle this party?
Of course. You're acting like this is my first party.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just that I want everything to be perfect.
It will be, if you let my half do its work.
All right, I said nothing. You are going to do something about that pate, though, aren't you?
I know what I'd like to do with this pate.
Okay, I gotta change my clothes anyway. You're late. What happened?
We ran into something on the way over. Hero, put that in the oven for 50 minutes at 300 degrees.
Hi.
What did you run into? A language barrier. Your rack of lamb Provençal is now lamb chops Oriental. Hero, put this in the living room while I get things started here.
Hi.
Wait a minute. That's still lumpy.
Kate, it's fine.
No, it's not. It looks terrible. Don't you have anything else that you can serve as an hors d'oeuvre?
We could put the aquarium in the middle of the living room floor and have everyone bob for sushi.
Oh, sushi. Hi.
No, sushi. Go ahead. Serve that.
Hi.
Any other surprises that I should be aware of?
Yeah. Hero knows karate, so get off my case.
Hey, there's a Japanese guy running around with a plate of something. I don't think he speaks English.
I'll get him.
How are you, my lusty wench?
Just the hired help.
Something wrong?
Kate has all the fun, and I do all the work, and my assistants have the longevity of gnats, except for Hero, who would be great if I opened up a franchise in Japan.
Oh, poor baby. Is that better?
Well,
Look, I'll be back in a couple of minutes to check on you.
check on me. What am I, a roast?
Of course not. But see, Joe was just about to tell this story. I don't need to hear it. I'll just sit right here.
I found him. Hurry up, Bob. Joe's waiting for me.
Tell him to go on without me. I'm needed here.
No, you're not. You're a guest. I'm a scullery maid. What chance do we have for happiness anyway?
Look, I'll be back 5 minutes tops. Come on, Joe. Now tell us the truth about the pantyhose.
I serve now?
Yep. That's our goal in life. We aim to serve. Some people are born to go to parties, others are born to cater them. So what if I don't get a chance to eat all of this terrific food or hear Joe's stories or get out of cleaning up afterwards? What the hell? Somebody's got to make the salad, right?
Oh, poor butterfly.
Arigato.
Oh, do it. Nice.
You make them bow? No wonder you can't keep assistants. What does that smell?
Oh, no. The lamb! Oh, you turned it up to 500!
Hi.
Too high! My poor lamb!
Can it be saved?
Only if one of the guests is a priest.
Oh, this is terrible. What are you going to do?
What am I gonna do?
Well, Allie, this is your fault. I hire you to do a simple
You
dinner.
hire me.
You know what I mean. It's my party.
And you can cry if you want to, because I'm through.
Why are you acting like this is my fault?
I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's my fault. My half let your half down. I'm not fit to be anybody's boss or anything else.
Oh, come on. There's no point in crying over burnt lamb. Besides, it is my fault. My half just went off and had a lot of fun while your half got everything dumped on its shoulders.
No, your half was fine. My half is a failure.
No, your half's not a failure. My half is selfish.
My half's incompetent.
My half's a louse.
My half is going to quit the business and get a job.
No, my half is going to quit my job and go back into the business.
Time out, ladies. If you two are happy.
Kate? Yeah, there's a policeman at the corner. So you've got your hand on the handle of a car that doesn't belong to us and the burglar alarm is going off. Let's get out of here.
That was my idea in the first place.
Walk now, argue later.
now that I'm back to normal and I know what I'm saying, I want to say one more thing.
What?
Will you marry me? For real this time?
Allie? I heard you laughing. What's so funny?
Life.
Yeah. See, Al, would you teach me to sew?
Why?
Because I want to turn this into a sewing room. My grandma had a sewing room.
Excuse me. Someone's living here.
Oh, no. I meant after you married Bob.
What makes you so sure I'm going to say yes? I haven't decided yet.
It took you this long to tag the poor sucker. Why would you ever let him go?
Well, thank you for that testimonial to my decency.
Why wouldn't you marry Bob?
Look, this is not like picking out a pair of shoes. This is picking out a mate for life.
So?
Well, I've already done that. I don't know if I want to do it again.
Charles doesn't count. That was practice.
I have only known Bob a couple of months. I mean, he's practically a stranger. So a comparative stranger asked me to marry him, and you're dyeing your shoes.
This is so cute.
What's cute?
You've got cold feet, but don't worry. As soon as you get in that double bed, they're going to warm right up.
If you don't take me seriously, I'm going to sew your lips to the bedspread.
Are you serious?
Yes!
All right, then just shut up and get married.
Kate!
Allie, now I'm serious. The guy is so cute. You're both in love with each other. He likes the kids like him. He's got a good job. All of his parts work. I hate to tell you, but that's as good as it gets. Besides, if you don't marry him, you're going to ruin my engagement party.
Your what?
Well, I don't know. I just thought it'd be nice to have a few people over for dinner when Bob stopped by tomorrow night. I assumed that you were going to say yes, and I thought it would be kind of nice if we toasted you with champagne and had pizza. Ted's bringing the pizza from Brooklyn, where they know how to make it.
You said a couple of people.
Well,
Ted's one people. Who are the other people?
Well, your mother.
You told my mother? No, not even you would do a thing like that.
It's not my fault. She called up and she said, "What's new?" Besides, your dad's out of town. I thought it'd be kind of nice if she could stop by and have a toast with us.
You announced my engagement before I said yes?
Yeah, sort of. Well, good night. Oh, Al, there's one other person who will be coming, but he can only stay for a minute.
Who?
Charles.
You invited my ex-husband to my engagement party when I haven't even said yes?
I did not. He just happened to call and ask what's new. Besides, I kind of wanted to rub his nose in it. He's coming by to pick up the kids to go to the theater. I thought he could come by a little early and have a drink. Come on, Ellie, what's the problem? All you have to do is say yes and we can have our party.
For the last time, I have not decided whether I'm going to say yes or no, and I will not be pushed into a decision.
Nobody's pushing you. I just want you to be happy.
You want me to be happy? Get me a meat cleaver and a blunt object.
Ooh, you have to be so huffy about it.
Mother!
Good morning, darling.
Darling.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Joan.
Mom, it's 7:15 a.m.
I know. I was up half the night making these mushroom caps stuffed with crab paste. I made the same ones for your first engagement party to... what's his name? Now, I've got to run. I'm having my hair done uptown, but I'll be back early to help out. Oh, Allie Barsky. Or is it Mrs. Bob Barsky? Oh, what's the difference? As long as it's Mrs. somebody.
Mom.
Oh, you've made your father so happy. And you've saved your mother's life. I can hold my head up, I guess. Mom, now what?
I haven't said yes.
You haven't said yes to what?
To Bob, Joan.
But...
Kate's party is a little premature.
But...
It'll either be an engagement party or a wake.
Well, why hasn't she said yes? He asked her, didn't he?
Oh, he asked her, all right.
Well, then why hasn't she said yes?
Beats the hell out of me.
Well, it doesn't make sense. Is there something I don't know?
Like what?
I mean, is there something wrong with him?
Not a thing.
Well, then why hasn't she said
Mother!
yes?
Talk to me.
Why hasn't she said yes?
Because she hasn't decided whether she wants to get married.
Did she say she hasn't decided that she wants to get married? It's her father's fault. He indulged her. He spoiled her. I said to that man 1,000 times, Edward, stop calling her princess.
Oh, Mother, calm
your hair down, go to lunch, have a stinger, have two. Life will go on whether I say yes or no.
But I just need time to think, time alone.
Oh, Allie, I beg of you to come to your senses. You're not in your 20s anymore. You're barely in your 30s. Ahead of you lies 40.
Thank you, Mother. I am aware of the impending disaster. I'll see you later.
Allie, later.
You know, I'm amazed how you've grown.
I'm gonna get you for this. Someday, when you least expect it.
You want to talk or you want to threaten?
I want to run.
Why, for God's sakes? You're in love with this man.
I know, it's just...
Just what?
I've been married. I've tended my garden. I've had the girls over for lunch. I've had anxiety attacks over which chintz to pick and who to sit next to whom at dinner. I'm not sure I want to do that again. I'm a different person now. I'm not sure that person ought to be married.
What are you so afraid of?
Look, what happens when Bob comes home to the little woman who's been on her feet all day running a business and he says, "Hi, honey, I'm home. What's for dinner?"
Allie.
I'm serious. Think about it.
What's for dinner?
Just tell him he's got his choice of pizza or Chinese food.
I'm sorry, honey. I didn't have time to cook, except, of course, for maybe 300 quiche Lorraines and a barrel of pasta primavera.
Here we go again. I have told you 100 times to quit that job.
It's not a job. It's my business.
Yes, and it's my business to have a wife who takes care of me. Now, it's nice that you have a hobby, but when that hobby interferes with our life...
It's not a hobby. It's my business. I know it's not much, but it belongs to me.
Yes, and you belong to me. And I say that one working person in a family is enough.
Defense rests.
Oh, come on, it wouldn't be like that. Bob's not a dope. He's not going to make you stop working.
You think?
Hi, honey, I'm home. What's for dinner?
Trust me.
I don't know. What are you making?
Oh, you poor baby. You have been on your feet all day cooking, and I come home and ask what's for dinner like a real clod. I am so sorry. Look, you come right over here, you sit down, put your feet up, and I'll do the cooking.
See?
Can I make you a drink?
Yeah. A banana daiquiri.
Coming right up.
With an umbrella.
So what's your problem? The man is adorable.
Yeah, he is adorable.
Here is your banana daiquiri. Here is your umbrella. And I've made some of my special deviled eggs.
Thank you.
Want to watch some TV?
Look at that face. Isn't it cute? He's so cute. Yeah. And just think, whenever you feel like it, you can just look up and there he'll be, your own little couch potato.
Yeah. Year after year after year. Are you going to sit in this chair for the rest of your life and watch TV? We never go out. We never laugh. We never participate. Oh, it's not just him, it's me. Marriage does that to you.
It would never be like that, Allie. The man was a professional football player. He's used to being where the action is.
Yeah? What kind of action?
Don't start, Allie.
Hi, honey. Sorry, I had to work late.
What do you mean you had to work late? And where was Nancy when you were working late?
Here comes the paranoia wagon.
For your information, I called your office and nobody answered.
Switchboard is closed.
There is no switchboard.
Allie.
Stay out of this.
Stop it.
Me stop it? What about him stopping it?
Allie, listen to me. I gave you the best years of my life. You never gave him any years.
What about love, honor, and obey?
Allie, get a hold of yourself.
What about forsaking all of that?
Allie!
What?
You're not married yet.
Oh, thank God.
We're low on tonic.
We'll do without it. Could you put these hors d'oeuvres on the table for me, Chip?
Okay.
Thanks. How is she?
She still won't come out from under the covers.
Boo. Allie, listen, everybody's gonna be here in a minute. You're gonna have to get out of bed.
Has she been like this all day?
No, that was my big mistake. I told her to go out and take a walk. She saw a couple fighting. She came home and she went right to bed.
I don't get it.
Neither do I.
Hi. Mwah. Hi, stepdaughter-to-be.
Or not to be, that is the question.
What does she mean?
She means that Allie has the worst case of cold feet since the abominable snowman.
Is that Bob?
No.
It's the other one. The happy... Well, the not-so-happy bride. Was it something I said?
Nah, put the pizzas in the oven. I'll go talk to her. Allie, you are being ridiculous. As your friend, I just thought you should know that.
Go away.
Fine, you don't want to get married? Don't get married. You could get engaged. A nice long engagement. That way you could take your time making up your mind.
What if I decided no later?
Break the engagement.
I couldn't do that to Bob.
Why not?
Do you know how much courage it took for him to ask me to marry him? I mean, Bob asked me in good faith, and I have to answer him the same way.
Why? The guy's a jerk. What do you care?
He is not. He's the most wonderful, sensitive, warm, sincere. All right, I'll marry him.
Good, that's settled. Get dressed.
I will, you know.
I know you will. I never had any doubt about it. You just needed your moment of panic. Now you can relax and teach me to sew.
You're a devious woman, Kate McCardle.
You're a lucky woman, Allie Barsky.
Allie Barsky.
Well, Jenny and Chip Barsky?
Yeah? Mom said yes.
She said yes with a little help from her friend.
Yay!
I spent the afternoon in a sauna trying to calm my nerves. That was after I had my hair done. I think I'm having a breakdown.
Relax. She said yes.
She did?
Yeah.
Hi, Grandma.
Oh, hello, my baby. Hello.
Hi.
I don't think you've met. Joan, this is Ted Bartello. This is Allie's mom.
You're the one that she wouldn't say yes to.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
No, it's your mom.
Come on, darling, give your mother a big Barsky hug.
I'm getting dressed.
I'll help as soon as I fix my hair.
Grandma's in a good mood.
Why wouldn't she be? She's not gaining a son. She's losing a daughter, finally.
Oh, Allie, I knew you'd come to your senses. There's not a woman alive who wouldn't rather be married than alone. Believe me, I know the sacrifices a woman makes to get married. Sitting at home, waiting for a husband, having to agree with him when you don't agree with him, listening to his problems and keeping your problems to yourself. But what's the sense of freedom without a man to take it away from you? And of course, there are always ways to get what you want. A whine here, a pout there. I've been managing your father for years that way. Excuse me. Hurry back, I've got lots more advice.
Here comes the bride, all dressed in red.
Stop the music, stop the music.
Why?
I'm not going to say yes.
Why? 2 minutes alone with your mother and you're not going to say yes?
That's right.
Oh, guys, could you give me a minute alone with her? I've got to do some brain surgery.
Anybody for a computer game?
Yeah. What did she say?
Everything I already knew but forgot about. I was thinking a man and a woman. She was thinking war and peace.
You are not your mother and Bob is not your father.
They didn't start out that way. Marriage made them that way.
Horse feathers.
My mother, I bet, when she was young, was real sweet. Nah, not even marriage would do that. Oh my God, it's Bob! What am I gonna do?
Relax, it's only Charles.
Oh, well, my mother's upstairs, my ex-husband's at the door, I'm going down to the basement.
No, you're not. You're going to stay right there and you're going to function.
Well, well, well.
Hello, Charles.
Hey, can I get you a drink?
Sure, this is an occasion after all. Gosh, Allie, when Kate gave me the good news, you could have knocked me over with a feather.
Knocked you over with a feather.
I can't wait to meet the lucky guy. Give him some pointers. After all, I was there first.
I have so much to thank you for.
Consider us even.
No, no. Not until I help you reach the level of ecstasy that I'm suffering now.
By the way, where is my replacement?
Good choice.
He'll be here any minute.
Which reminds me, we're out of something. I have to go to the store.
We already went, Allie.
No, you got the wrong thing. We're out of something else.
No, that's okay. I'll go. You stay.
Out of my way. God, it's Bob.
This time you're right.
Oh, God.
Is she always this excited when he comes over?
Why do you think they're getting married?
I know what we're out of. I have some upstairs.
Allie! Hi, Bob.
Hi.
Oh, Bob Barsky. Meet Charles Lowell.
Jenny, hide me.
Well, you're getting a wonderful woman. I should know. I had her.
Allie!
Oh, Joan, have you seen Allie?
Well, she walked in and she walked out. I was just about to tell her something going on here.
Hey, Chip. Ted, have you seen Allie?
Nope.
Your dad's downstairs with Bob.
Hey, both my fathers.
Oh.
Jen,
Yeah.
have you seen your mother?
My mom?
Yeah, you know, the one that's acting a little weird these days.
Nope, not in here.
Then, how come you won't let me in?
Well, see, I was trying on a whole bunch of earrings and they're like all over.
Allie, stop this.
Dad, you've met Dad.
Yes.
Oh, Joan, listen, you know what? I think she went downstairs.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. Allie, I've got to talk. Mom, Allie, wait. Allie, unlock that door.
So, I remember it was on our honeymoon when...
Does anybody want another drink?
Oh, God, yes. When Allie brought along this little black nightie, you see.
Oh, I think I'd better have a drink too.
Oh, darling.
Hi, Joan.
Hello, Charles.
Hello, Mother Adams.
Does anyone know where Allie is?
Nobody seems to know.
Mom, everyone's waiting for you downstairs.
Tell them to go away. We can't. The pizza's already in the oven.
Make it pizza to go and go yourself.
Oh, hi. Is anybody in there?
Sort of. Allie's freshening up.
Hey, Al, can I get in there? I have to use the facilities.
Go away.
Oh, now listen, Bob. She's a little shy. You know, doesn't like people to know she has to go to the bathroom. I'll call you. Oh, please. Allie, you unlock that door and let me in.
Just you.
Jenny? Okay. You win.
You do?
Yeah, I give up. I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to tell everybody that you do not want to get married.
Tell Bob first, alone, so he's not embarrassed in front of everybody.
All right. Then I'll tell everybody to go home.
Good.
Yeah. We'll just have a pleasant evening. Just the two of us, like always.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can defrost something. I mean, Charles is going to take the kids out to dinner, so we'll just have dinner alone. Just the two of us. Alone together.
I know what you're doing.
Me?
What about the good times?
Oh, Allie, of course there have been good times. But they don't have to stop just because you get engaged. We're still going to be best friends. We're still going to have the business.
What if Bob doesn't let me keep working? No, I've made up my mind. Go down and tell everybody.
Me? No way.
Now, if it's a choice between St. Martin's and St. Bart's for the honeymoon, go to St. Croix. There's a wonderful little hotel.
Yeah, I wonder if the bathroom is free yet.
Come on, Allie, don't let him go.
I just became what I am. I mean, when I think of all of the things that I could do and all of the things that I could become, it frightens me. How can I protect something so fragile from someone else when I can't protect it from myself?
Allie, as somebody who has seen you get there, you're ready.
Now, the beaches around St. Croix are so warm.
God.